The first part of this video explains the rules of Liar's Poker. The second part of this video explains how to use the app. If you already know the rules of Liar's Poker, you can skip to 5 minutes and 27 seconds in this video. Liar's Poker is a game that combines statistical reasoning with bluffing. It is played with the 8 digits of the serial number on a US dollar bill. The game is played with 2 or more players. Each player holds one bill that is unseen by the other players. Each serial number is different and unique. The objective is to bid on how often a particular digit appears among all the bills held by all the players. The digits are usually ranked with the 1 as ace as the highest value, followed by 0 as 10, down to 2 as the lowest. Each bid must be higher in quantity, or equal in quantity but higher in value than the previous bid. If a player bids 4 fours, they are predicting there are at least 4 fours among all the players including their own bill. When a player bids, it has to be a stronger bid than the prior player's bid. A higher quantity will always be stronger than a lower quantity regardless of the digit. As an example, 4 threes is stronger than 3 nines. If the quantity is the same as the previous bid, then a stronger bid is determined by the digit. The digits are ranked with the 1 as ace as the highest value, followed by 0 as 10, down to 2 as the lowest. As an example, 5 ones is stronger than 5 nines. The game starts with a player making a bid, and continues clockwise around the table. When it is a player's turn, the player has the option to either make a stronger bid, or challenge the previous player's bid. A challenge means that the player doesn't believe that the previous player's bid is among all the bills. The next player to go has the option of making a stronger bid, or also challenge. If a player challenges the prior player's bid, and the next player decides to place a higher bid instead of also challenging, the prior challenge is not active anymore. The round ends and the winner is determined when all the players have challenged the last bid. If a bid is challenged by all the players, and the bid is correct, each challenger must pay the bidder $1. If the bid is incorrect, the bidder must pay each challenger $1. The following is a typical example of a round of Liar's Poker. The app will facilitate choosing which player will bid first in the first round. In this example, player number 2 is going to make the first bid.
I bid 1-8.
Note, a player does not have to have on his bill the digit of his bid. Player number 2 doesn't have to have any 8s in order to place this bid with 8s in it. A player always has the choice of either placing a higher bid, or challenging the prior bid.
I bid 2 5s.
I challenge.
Player number 4 doesn't think there are 2 5s among all the bills.
I bid 3 5s.
I challenge.
I challenge.
I bid 4 aces. I bid 5 aces.
I challenge.
I challenge.
I challenge.
The bidding stops when all the players challenge a bid. Each player now shows their bill. In this round, player number 1 will win if there are at least 5 ones on all the bills. If there are, each player pays $1 to player number 1. If not, player number 1 pays $1 to each challenger. There were only 4 ones among all the bills. Player number 1 has to pay $1 to each challenger. Why do I need an app for this? Way back when, people carried cash all the time. Credit cards and electronic payment have eliminated the need to carry larger amounts of cash. The number of rounds you can play of liar's poker was a factor of how many dollar bills you had. With the app, you can play an unlimited number of rounds because the app generates dollar bills with unique serial numbers. Starting a new game. Each player needs to have the app installed on their device. Each player presses this button, choosing who makes the first bid in the first round. The app will generate a random number on each player's device. Each player reveals their random number to each other. The player with the highest random number bids first. In the case below, the random number for this player is 547. In subsequent rounds, the player to make the first bid is the player who got challenged. Next, make sure no other player can see what is on your phone, and then press the Give Me a New Dollar Bill button. Playing the game. Each player must first set the number of players, upper right. Liar's Poker is a social game and was meant to be played face to face. The game is now played as if everyone is holding a real dollar bill. There is no electronic input of bidding or challenges. Turns go clockwise around the table, and when it is a player's turn, the player announces their bid or challenge. Once all the players challenge a bid, all the players press the A bid was challenged by all players button. Show everyone what you have. All players must now show everyone how many of the digits they have in the bid. Press on the Show How Many You Have of the Challenged Digit drop-down button. Figure 1. For example, if the last bid was 5 eighths, show how many eighths you have by selecting the I of 3 eighths item. Figure 2. Note that the app provided a list of all of the number combinations in your serial number for you to choose from. Next, show everyone what you have to determine whether the bid was a winning or losing bid. Select how you won or lost. All players must now show everyone how they won or lost, and their new score. Press on the Select How You Won or Lost drop-down button. Figure 1. For example, you were the one who bid 5 eighths and everyone challenged you. All the players revealed what they had, and there were indeed at least 5 eighths among all the bills. You would select Everyone challenged me and I won. The app will now show how much you won or lost. Note that the sum of the point values in each round must total 0. Starting the next round. Press on the Start New Round button. Figure 1. If you were the one challenged, you will see a message that you should start the bid. Figure 2. Your new point value is automatically calculated. The value of a point is entirely up to the group of players. Make sure no other player can see your device, and then press the Give Me a New Dollar Bill button. You are now ready for round number 2.